everyone, it's Lucy from Bringer of Light Tarot. I'm here doing your Wednesday Tarot Energy Draw card. So, I put out a picture of 3 cards, and I asked you to let me know from 1, 2, and 3 what card you were drawn to, and here is the reveal. The first card, if you were drawn to card number 1, that card is Bury Your, they're really high gloss. Bury Your Dead. This is a new deck to me, so I'm getting to know it, but what I'm getting from this card is sometimes we get stuck looking at the past, thinking about past people that have maybe hurt us that are no longer in our lives. I don't think it can be talking about physical, like people that have died, putting them to rest in a sense in your psyche and in your emotions and cutting those cords. But I also believe that it's people that are still living, that maybe have caused us hurt, caused us shame. I'm getting really strongly even regret, maybe regret of how we've treated them or how they've treated us or just how the whole relationship treated each other. And I feel Spirit is strongly saying that, that's the past. You are a new person now. I feel like really strongly. We are new people. We don't need to live back there. When those feelings of regret come, or the feelings of hurt or anxiety or whatever the feelings are that are attached to that person, attached to that relationship, it's time to start letting those just flow out of you, acknowledging them, letting them flow out. Do some cord cutting, which is just asking Spirit to cut the spiritual cords between you and that person, and just start to let that person go, because we are new beings. Like, not even our bodies are the same as they were back then. Like, I forget what I'll have to look it up, but I know that like every so many days or months, like our skin's not even the same. Our body is totally like changed and rejuvenated. And I really feel like Spirit's saying that that's also with your spirit and your emotions, that are not your emotions, but yeah, you're a rejuvenated person. You're not that person back then. Also, I was talking to a friend that, sometimes in relationships, a side comes out in us in the past where we go, that isn't me. That's not naturally, but the dynamics of that relationship can bring out a lot of negativity, especially if it's toxic or not healthy. And it's about forgiving yourself, realizing and accepting what was, but letting that go and cutting the cords. And I really feel that there's a freedom to be had with that. This is not a guilt card or you have to do this, but what Spirit is promising is a freedom of feeling refreshed, feeling renewed. New things can come into your life. New things can come into your psyche too, because you've let that go, that rent that person has taken up in your, they've taken up room in your head and they're not paying rent. You know what I'm saying? And just letting that go, and new things can come. I've done a lot of cord cutting in my life and a lot of releasing of people. And it's been amazing how then new things are able to come into my life, because that energy, that toxic energy is gone, and I'm able to attract the positive energy and get an alignment really with what Spirit's wanting to do. So yeah, it's just looking at past relationships, toxicity, forgiving yourself. When I say forgive the other person, I don't like, forgiveness is not about saying what happened is okay. Forgiveness is about looking at the pain it caused and letting that pain go, because that pain is hurting nobody but you. You might think, oh, me holding on to this grudge, me holding on to this pain is hurting that person. It's doing none of that. It is only hurting you and causing what's coming strong is like death in your body. It's just causing, and Spirit just wants freedom for you. So it's just stepping into that and and letting that pain go, and letting that pain that you've held towards yourself and maybe in some of your reactions go too. So that is card number 1. I hope it resonates. Card number 2. If you were drawn to card number 2, it's quite a lighthearted card. It's called Laughter Heals. I'm getting a feeling like some of you have been bogged down by some stuff, maybe heavy on your mind, heavy on your heart, and maybe even feeling guilty sometimes if you're going through something rough or going through something that you feel joy at times. And Spirit's really saying, allow yourself to feel that joy. Laugh at the craziness of situations. I'm a big person on laughing. Like, I really, really, really love joy. I love to make people laugh. I love laughing. And I truly, truly believe that laughter is like so healing. Okay. I like being with people that make me laugh to the point of crying or feeling a bit sick, because it just clears out the system. It brings in such good endorphins. And, I really feel like maybe this weekend you're getting together with some people, whatever, just enjoy yourself. Allow laughter to come deep inside of you and just heal and just laugh from your belly. I also get the feeling of like accepting your craziness, looking at yourself. We all have a crazy part. We all have that part that's a bit wild and out there. And it's really about accepting that part of you, and accepting your quirkiness, and accepting that we each are our own individuals, and we have some oddness of what society would consider oddness about us, and really loving it and laughing about it, laughing at your quirkiness, laughing at what you consider your faults, because I really don't think that Spirit looks at them as faults. I think Spirit looks at these things as part of who you are, and loving that part too. Very much so. So it's just about like having a good time, letting letting the small shit go, if that makes sense, and just choosing to laugh and see the brighter side of situations, and also laughing at your own self. Don't take yourself so seriously, okay? Don't take yourself so seriously. Laugh with yourself, laugh at yourself, and accept your crazy part, and let that crazy part shine, because that crazy part can bring a lot of joy to people too. Good crazy, you know what I mean? So that's card number 2 I'm getting for that. If you were drawn to card number 3, you got Navigate with the Flow. And I really feel like this is a card, if you've been drawn to this card, that you've been resisting stuff. You haven't really been in alignment with yourself, and you're wondering what's going on. And I feel Spirit's really saying it's time to let go of the resistance, let go of the control, and just go with the flow. Because sometimes energy is going in a direction, and that's Spirit trying to tell you this is the direction to go, this is the route we're going to go, but we want to see it done. Like, we have control of our lives, but sometimes we don't see what the future holds, and Spirit does, or can see where things are going to happen, what kind of things could happen in the future, and the energy is trying to prevent you from going down that road, but you resist it. You're bound and determined to do it your way, and if everything is kind of like fighting against you, and you feel like it's just a fight, I think it's time to let that go and navigate with the flow and see where Spirit then takes you. Because Spirit will take you only to the highest and the best, really does, and sometimes it feels like it's a bit negative, but those negatives can be blessings. But yeah, if you've been banging your head against a wall, you're not getting through to the next level of where you want to be, take a look at that, and maybe that you're in a state of resistance of where the energy is actually pushing you. And I guarantee you that energy is pushing you to a better, more prosperous place than the place that you originally had your energy intent on going. So that is card number 3. Yeah, I hope those resonate. I love this deck of cards. It's a real, like, kind of shadowy deck, and I love shadow work. So, yeah, that really they attracted me this week. I saw a little flip through on YouTube, and I went, "Oh, I gotta get those cards." And I'm not disappointed. They're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous cards. This weekend is the long weekend, but on Saturday I am at the Melksham Psychic Fair, and that is being held at the Scout Hut, and I believe that goes from 10:30 to 4:30 this Saturday at Melksham Scout Hut. There is parking in the Waitrose parking lot. If you feel drawn to have a reading from me and you're in that area, I would be absolutely honored to read for you. If you feel like you want to pre-book, I suggest pre-booking. Just contact me via my Bringer of Light Facebook page, or you can contact me via my personal messenger on Facebook if you know me personally. And then the next Saturday, I'm in Westbury at the Witches Psychic Fair, which is Mitch Garlington's fair. And that, I believe, runs from 11 to 4:30. I might be wrong, but I'll put up the ad for that. And if you're in that area, in the Trowbridge area, Westbury area, or anywhere around there, and you feel drawn to have a read with me, again, I advise pre-booking. Give me a shout through either my Bringer of Light Facebook page or my personal page if you know me personally or a friend with me on Facebook. I would be absolutely honored to read for you, or you could come on the day and see if you can get a spot. They're both going to be great fairs. It's going to be a lot of therapies there and a lot of different bespoke gifts. So even if you don't want to read, come on down. They're fantastic events and they're free to get into. So you don't have to spend a cent if you don't want to. It's just a lovely day out. Yeah, I hope these three cards resonate with you. I wish you a very good weekend. I ask that you support my page as much as possible. I'm trying to get myself out there as much as possible. I've been reading for about 5-6 years now, but I've actually just gotten the courage to get out there publicly with my reading and with my gifts. So I'm hoping to, I'll be honest, I'm hoping I can make a living out of this. So this is like where I want to see my career path go. So if you could support me as much as possible, you don't have to support me monetary, but if you can just put my name out there and stuff like that, I would be absolutely blessed by that. So yes, all the best to you guys this weekend. I hope it's a pleasant weekend for you and lots of love. Bye.